You are not responsible for your first thought. You're responsible for your second thought. And let me explain. Whenever something happens, our mind jumps straight away to a certain reaction. That is not something that we can control. Over time, when we practice governing our mind and changing our reaction to what we want, then it can change and it can get easier. But that instant, like literally that's how I see it, right? That instant thought, that instant response that we have in our mind, that instant frustration or judgment or why is it this way, that's not in our control. But the second thought is what you have control over, and the second thought is what you are judged for if you want to take it that way. Because that initial reaction you can wait with, you can feel it, you can hear it, you can think it, and then you can choose what you actually want to think, what you actually want to say, what you actually want to do. And this is extremely powerful. A woman who is in my program, she shared with me, she's done 4 of the classes so far, and she said, I've realized that one of the main things that has changed for me, because what I've been learning has been integrating into my life. Like I asked her, what do you feel changed? What do you see that's different? She said, I really have to think about it because it's really woven into who I've become, who I'm becoming. But whenever something upsetting comes up, hurtful or whatever it is, right? In our day, so many little things pop up that can be not easy, not what we want, not great, right? Someone makes a wrong reaction, walks into the room while we're putting the baby to sleep, like says something annoying, puts something down, doesn't put it away, whatever it is. And she said that she has the ability now, when something happens or when a conflict comes up, to just wait a minute and figure out how she wants to respond. And if all of us did that in this world, we would have a perfect world. If we were able to stop and think, how does this make me feel? What do I really want here? What do I really need here? How should I respond in order to get that? Whoa. It's a completely different life. I can tell you, it's a completely different life. And we all still have where to go. I'm not perfect in this area. This is something that I constantly strive for and constantly work on. But I think that this is something that every single person that walks in this universe needs a reminder to. And I hope that that feels good to you. You are able to govern yourself. You are. Here is a proof to that. If you are outside in the park, if you're outside in the supermarket and your kid like spills something, you're probably not going to scream at your kid, okay? You're outside and you know that that's not acceptable, okay? When you're around other moms and you're with your kids, for example, you're all nice and sweet. And even if something happens that upsets you, at home you might lose it, right? You have the ability to govern yourself.